Hello, my name is Albert Young Choi. It is my honor to share my presentation. The title is Exploring the Beauty of Korea, Utilizing Hangeul-Gak Typography. I write and design with the Hangul because I'm a Korean. 28 unique letters represent the cosmic dual forces and the 5 cosmic elements. Using these meaningful letters and systematic writing system, I understand my presence in the cosmic. And I use the words carefully and gently, not to disturb its energy with a negative connotation. Hangul is myself, yes. And Hangeul-Gak is my design and art style. This is the first Hangeul-Gak design that I designed for 2004 Design College Expo organized by Korean Institute of Design Promotion. Korean government have every year has the Design College Expo like this, and I was asked to design that. And left one is the Russia's exhibition that I exhibited my design work. This is my first exhibition, solo exhibition in Los Angeles. Park San-cheon is a poem, one of my favorite poems. The background with my new Hangul typeface. The foreground is my representation of the poem using Hangeul-Gak. I explored it different ways. So the piece is always happening in my showing many times in my work, as you will know. So this is a pre-making that I explored it with the Hangeul-Gak, with the poem, Korean, the feeling, the jang, and I was exploring. And then I published this Hangeul-Gak methodology. I explored Hangeul-Gak typography for the last 3 decades and found the Hangeul-Gak style gradually, which is the critical style of my design and art. Hangeul-Gak is the expression of Hangul itself, which letters become sounds, but become pictures and sounds. So as you see more experiments with letter symbols and images, which I did, this is also Pyeonghwa. And then second solo exhibition in Connecticut, I was exploring the traditional mask with a more symbolic representation of Hangeul-Gak. It gives more contemporary look in these designs. And then I explore with the patterns, the map of Korea plus Roman alphabet and Hangul together, and deconstructing the letter forms and Hangeul-Gak. And then it leads to three-dimensional space in the computer, showing the Hangeul-Gak in the space. They're really interesting for me to go in different directions. So this is a Hangeul-Gak in 3 dimension, and it gives different aspects of the look of Hangul. More of these things are more symbolic representation. And then it's the third exhibition in Missouri with my Hangeul-Gak methodology. I gave my book to this gentleman. Daniel Kang is a second generation Korean American. He reads and understands my Hangeul-Gak. He designed my solo exhibition poster, understanding my Hangeul-Gak. It was a very interesting, and he's now a designer and the teacher. And my lecture in Missouri. And then this is my third exhibition in the Massachusetts. And this fourth, I'm sorry, fourth expresses my messages showing Hangeul-Gak. And this is my recent experimentation. Apo Bangpo means Army Forever, Bangtanso년단 Forever, which means Army Forever, BTS Forever. It's a slogan for armies. Then I changed Hangeul-Gak, which is based on Hangul, but I create Roman alphabet letter forms using Hangeul-Gak. And now it becomes not a Roman alphabet, but becomes more symbolic representation of that. And the images on the background, the images I took surrounding the Korea. And that leads to my next experiment. I began to exploring Hangeul-Gak typography in moments and transition in time. So layers of this Hangeul-Gak letter forms, and then the Hangeul-Gak methodology, using the Hangeul-Gak methodology, it peel off layers gradually, and then now the shapes are gone, the chaos is gone, and chaos become minimalized to so in order. So in the base, in the order, taking off this chaos, you see 평화, peace on the background. So very last layer of this composition is a message, the 평화. Okay, peace. So then I realized that I think I need just the letter forms, and the shapes doesn't communicate well enough. So I added photo images of Korea's beautiful nature, which I often use it. And also I often travel around different places. So I began to adding the images to see what type of messages I got. So again, the chaos, and then in the chaos and the between the images, and their images has own messages with the Hangeul-Gak, and later the final message is a peace, 평화. And this is a nature with a hon. Hon means the spirit. So spirit and this nature. So all these elements really leads into the peaceful message, peaceful, peace, the message peace. Then I realized that I need sounds. Maybe sounds make more messages with this transition in time. So I add a sound from the past. I don't think I need the nature sound. I don't think I need the music from K-pop or Western music, but with this I want to bring in old music. So King Sejong, great. He created exclusive Korean music score. It's different than China and Japan. It's a very original and unique for Korean music. About 500 years ago, he created 500 years ago. It's the same period he created Hangul. So I think it's a good connection of that. So let's just, it's called 표정 만방지고. It's a 발언 정치가 만방에 퍼진다. Right politics is spreading everywhere. So it leads to peace. So it's about wind. It's a wind instruments based music composition. Let's hear it. So I continue to experimenting with Hangeul-Gak, and the letter forms and colors and the images and the music from past. So I think it really makes a good sense of this experiment. And with this Hangeul-Gak typography, it's endless possibilities and never-ending experiment for me. And I enjoy this experimenting Hangeul-Gak, Hangul, and Korean culture, Korean aesthetics. And hopefully you have another chance to show my next experiments in the future. Thank you very much. Have a good day.